Welcome to Sporty News London Special. Coming up, Cameron van der Burgh is a happy cheat. Nicola Adams on her quest for gold. Jamaica celebrates its sprinters and its independence. The handball rookies are now in expert territory, and Gladys Apange is the #1 supporter of the Blues. Did Cameron van der Burgh cheat? The South African 100-metre breaststroke Olympic champion has admitted to breaking the rules, a confession which is making waves all the way to Australia. But that hasn't deterred Cameron's spirits.
It feels pretty amazing. I think that for a lot of us, it hasn't been just 1 or 2 years of preparation. It's been about 10 years of sacrifice to get to this point in time. And it's, we're all just so grateful that it's paid off. We got to say thanks a lot to our support base and to everyone that's got us along the way, because otherwise without them we'd never be here.
This really is a lot of fuss about nothing. All the swimmers use the dolphin-like foot movement, and Cameron isn't bothered. Instead, he's making the most of the English capital, lining up long walks and nights out.
Yeah, I think most of us listen to music, just try and get in the zone and get pumped up, and a lot of us are from South Africa, so we like African music, and there will be a lot of house music is what we call. So we have a lot of good DJs back home, and I know one of the guys really well, and he creates a few of the mixes for me that I listen to that really gets me motivated and gets me inspired.
In amongst the French handball veterans are a number of athletes who are experiencing the games for the first time. There are 5 of them: Xavier Barrachet, Guillaume Joly, Samuel Orubia, William Akambre and Cedric Serendu. And each of them has their eye on only one thing: retaining the Olympic crown won by their predecessors.
Gold or nothing? No. For my first games, I'd like to bring home a medal, and the gold would be particularly amazing. A good competition is one where you win a medal, and if you can't collect the gold, I think the memory would be even more intense. Before the euphoria of a potential medal, there's the Olympic village to discover. It's an amazing first experience for the rookies. You arrive, you see the other athletes, you look around you, and you get a strange feeling. It's a bit overwhelming for the first few days.
Next, the curtain raiser, the opening ceremony. And even though they were competing the next day, there was no way Xavier, Cedric and William were going to miss it. And they weren't disappointed.
I had my phone in one hand and my camera in the other. When you enter the stadium, you don't really know what to do with yourself. You see everyone screaming, running around all over the place, and you don't know what to do. Whether to take pictures, shoot a film, or wave to people. You're a bit overwhelmed by it all, but you're really happy.
A first Olympics means a whole lot of temptation.
There's the McDonald's. There's everything you want to eat in the dining area. It's true you can be tempted, but we're there right through the games, and we owe it to ourselves to be disciplined.
Xavier Barrachet, William Akambre and Cedric Serendu are young and high-spirited, but they remain focused on their goal, just like one of their idols, Usain Bolt.
I love his madness and his showmanship, but also his single-mindedness, because there's no point being a showman if you can't back it up. I think what he's doing is showing that he completely dominates his discipline, and right now, I don't think there's anyone better.
Jamaica, Jamaica, as the song goes, and it seems the whole world is singing. The country celebrated its 50th birthday on August the 6th, and Jamaica's sons and daughters have been bestowing her with precious medals of gold, silver and bronze. Alfred Frano Francis of the Jamaica Athletic Administration, one of the people credited with guiding the likes of Usain Bolt and Johan Blake to prominence, was in a very good mood when we met him at the Puma Yard in London.
Our pride and our self-esteem is just bubbling and on top of the world right now, because we have a lot to be proud of as a people, not only from being an independent nation, but for the success of track and field, which is a sport that we are culturally very passionate about.
Frano has been amazed at how culturally important his tiny country has managed to become.
Well, Jamaica as a culture has influenced the world. And when I walk around London, I can see that Jamaicans are a people that persons like. Today we have the fastest man in the world, and the second fastest man in the world, the fastest woman in the world. I mean, whoa, for a nation of 2.8 million persons. When I saw some great past Olympian in the stadium the other day, and they came to me and said, we're going to win the 4x4, we're going to win the 4x1. I said, no, we're going to win the 4x1. And you know, I said, boy, look at small Jamaica, 2.8 million persons, speaking to some individuals from nations of 350 million. And they're saying that they want to beat a little nation like Jamaica. I think that the sum total of our 2.8 million persons is greater than their 350.
Sadela Marley, daughter of Jamaica's most famous son, Bob, was also an avid supporter of London's Jamaican invasion.
Happy Earth Strong Jamaica. You know, it's just a wonderful experience to be here in London, surrounded by, I feel like, you know, London is all Jamaica. So enjoy your day, keep safe.
It's taken 104 years for women's boxing to join its male counterpart as an Olympic sport. But Nicola Adams, Britain's first ever female Olympic boxing medalist, doesn't feel any pressure on her flyweight shoulders.
Well, I don't really see it as a pressure as such. I just see it as, you know, I'm doing a sport that I enjoy doing. I love doing boxing. And I just think it's great to finally have it as an Olympic sport. You know, it's shown that women's boxing's come a long way, and so has Great Britain. You know, and it's all about equality, isn't it? You know, having women's boxing in the Olympics as well. And I just think it's going to be great to be a part of that moment, and I'm just going to enjoy every second of it.
And with a prestigious list of titles already under her belt, it was only a matter of time before Nicola earned her place on the Olympic podium.
We've got a cracking setup, you know, and we're just showing how good we are by how many medals and the types of medals that we're winning as well. You know, Europeans and worlds. You know, they're all major tournament medals. So I think we're doing really good.
Wednesday, 9:30 a.m, and a select group of French athletes could not believe what was happening to them. They had a breakfast appointment with the media on the Belém, the second largest French sailing yacht. Coffee, croissants, and a great atmosphere. Right up until the moment they were asked to climb the boat's mast. I'm not really in my element here. I like to be on solid ground, on tarmac, and I hope that the photo will be worth it because it wasn't easy. I tried to give a big smile, so I hope it'll be good. Gladys is always smiling. However, the Taekwondo champion, who has dominated her sport, would have much preferred to be competing. A back injury shattered her Olympic dream, but the frustration and bitterness is all now in the past, and Gladys is finding new ways to enjoy these games. Here, I'm just a spectator and a supporter of the French Olympic team, so I'm loving going to all the events. Whether it's athletics, handball, basketball, boxing or wrestling. Every day I'm here and there, trying to encourage the Blues as much as possible. And Gladys has been cheering so hard, she's lost her voice. My best moments here have been when the heavy favourites have come and won a medal. For example, Teddy, Lucy, Camille Muffat, the 4x100 men's relay team with Fabien Gillot and Clément Lefebvre. Well done them, because coming here and holding your nerve as a favourite, wearing that mantle with all the pressure it comes with, is huge, so well done.
Le costume des favoris, venir ici et tenir son rang avec toute la pression qu'il y a autour, c'est grand, donc chapeau.
Sporty News London Special signing off. We'll be back soon.